Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of How to Minecraft. Today is the day, 'tis the season, and you guys have been asking like crazy. I mean, just like everybody's asking, when am I gonna decorate for the holidays? And I think it is upon us. I wanted to hold off. I was hoping to actually do this last week so we'd get a few more days of decorations in, but as I hope you've seen the previous episode. Well, that video took a lot longer than I expected, and so I never got around to actually decorating. So now today is the day. We are less than a week away from Christmas, which is a holiday that I celebrate. So we need to get Christmas decorating. I already have a shulker box here. In waiting for the last video, I went ahead and sheared a whole bunch of leaves. So I have tons of leaves. I have some logs. I also have some saplings. And I think that what I want to do for the tree, so let's focus on the tree first, is I want to grow one naturally. I want to grow one of these like four thick, I guess it's 2x2 tree, and this area really hasn't had a lot made to it and done to it yet. So I think this area right here is perfect. The only thing in this area is this like weird underground pond, which I don't know why I haven't like filled in yet, but I haven't filled in yet. There was a dog in here at one point. There was a wolf in here, and I don't know where it went. Weird. But we're gonna fill this in. I guess I was keeping it for sentimental reasons. Not exactly sure why, but don't want it anymore. So we're gonna fill this in with some stone and then some dirt on top. Okay, that looks a lot better. Now we don't have this massive hole that did I fall into it a lot? I can't remember if I fell into that area a lot or not, but I think that I want to actually extend this pathway right here, or I guess not a pathway, but whatever this jut of land is, it's a little bit flat. I think I want to keep going with it and give the base of the tree a nice flat area to be. And so I'm going to basically scoot the whole edge of this hill over towards the water over there. Look how gorgeous it is. Blank land. So all finished, and I think that it looks pretty good. So like I said, I kind of pushed this edge over. I still want it to look semi-natural, and then made it all flat, got rid of some of the bushes and shrubs and stuff. And now I want to make a little area for the tree to go. And normally, like when I see like a tree, it has like almost like a drapery underneath. So let's do that with some wool. Now, what's interesting, as I checked this out earlier, my wool is like full. Like this has just been going on for so long that we have like full chests of wool. It's amazing. On top of that, all of our shears are like really low on durability. When I put these things in here, it's like, I remember thinking like, oh, I'll never run out of shears. This is never going to be an issue. Well, we are running out of shears, and it's an issue. So I think I'm going to add, I got a whole bunch of chests, so I think I'm going to add some overflow just right behind. So there's just an extra chest of inventory for each of these colors. And that way, if I need any extra, I can just kind of like reach back there, and I'll let that other chest keep filling up. And then I need to replace all of these shears. But obviously, what I'm going to be doing is grabbing the red and putting down a base for the tree. Okay, so all of these, well, like there may be some with a little bit of durability taken, but they're all repaired, which is great. Oh man, all those other shears, I'm super glad that I recycled them, and we'll be using them again. Oh, ignore that. Anyway, so now that that is all done, let's grab some wool like we were trying to do in the beginning. Oh, also all of this is organized, so we got a full single chest back in the back, which is kind of nice, and then we have the rest up here at the front. So let's get some red. This red is going to go as the tree skirt. That was the word that I was looking for before. This will be the tree skirt for the tree, which will be good and nice and great. There we go. It's a little bit closer over on that side than I originally wanted, but that's totally fine. Now, let's remove some of the wool out of the center, and that was not the center. There we go. And I want to put in some dirt. Apparently, I don't have all the dirt. I have some grass. And now, I want to try to build a spruce tree. And this will just basically make my job of building a tree a lot easier, although we may not get the exact, like, shape that we want, so I may have to tear it down and rebuild it a few times. Now, I built this tree skirt first because whenever one of these grow, remember, it makes pods oil, so I didn't want to like have to dig out a whole bunch of pods oil. I guess it didn't really matter because I dug out the grass anyway, and it ended up making some pods oil. Also, that is not the tree type we want, so I'll be cutting this down after a nap. Tree number 3. Oh, it's adorable. It's so short. But no, this is not the type of tree that I want. Tree number 3. There we go. Gorgeous. Perfect. I love it. This is the Christmas tree we wanted. Let me get some grass to replace that pods oil. And before we start decorating this tree, I do want to add a little bit of lights to this area. So I'm just going to remove a few of the pieces of wool and then replace them with jack-o'-lanterns. But then around the entire edge, I want to add this white carpet trim, basically. So we're going to do that. Okay, and now that is all. Wow. I had exactly enough carpet. I'm an expert. That's why, because I was just so perfect. So there we go. So now there's some light that will make sure that some mobs don't spawn in this area. But now it's time to actually decorate the tree. And I love lanterns, and I think the lanterns are going to be the perfect light source for basically the ornaments and whatnot. So let's get some lanterns first of all, but also not just any type of lantern. I think that it's gonna look really cool with some soul lanterns. So let me, no, yeah, I have to go make some of that with the soil, I guess, or can you do it with sand too? I don't know. We don't need a ton of this, so I'll just open this up. There we go, boop, boop, boop. And now we have 28 soul lanterns. I think that is perfect. Now, my family always had multicolored lights on our Christmas tree, but I want to know, like, is that what, like, let me know in the comments, is that what y'all's family did? Because as I've gotten older, I currently don't have multicolored lights, and I almost feel, not that they're trashy, that's not the right word, but they're not quite as elegant as just, like, pure white lights. So, what's funny is this tree, I am going to make quote-unquote multicolored. I'm getting every single type of color, and we're gonna put back some red that we don't need, and some I don't know if I'm gonna use white or not, and then I don't need any of these dark colors, but I'm gonna do multicolored to kind of as like a throwback to when I was a child. We had multicolored. Now they're not gonna be lights, they're gonna be more like ornaments, I guess, is these wools, and then the lights are going to be the soul lanterns. I also feel like this is the perfect situation for some scaffolding. So I went ahead and made up some scaffolding just now. And let's put the scaffolding down around the tree so I can reach up there and start decorating. Okay, we have the scaffolding down. And I want to start off with the lights and some lanterns. And unfortunately, my scaffolding got really tall. Don't need it that tall. But basically, I am just going to alternate between these two colors. Oh no, can I not? Oh no. Oh no, I'm so dumb. I can't put lanterns on leaves! You're joking me! Why did I not know this? You can't put lanterns on leaves? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess we will instead start with the ornaments, quote unquote. And get out of here, string, I don't want you. Get out of here, bamboo, bone meal. I'm in a bad mood. I'm in a bad mood because lanterns can't go on leaves. I'm still like not convinced. You're kidding. Why? 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 Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the lanterns, which is real sad. No lanterns, get out of here. And we are going to switch, and instead of lanterns, I am going to use end rods. Woo! Not nearly as cool as soul lanterns, but whatever. Need a soul end rod. That's what I need. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of I don't know if I'm not trying to be like have a perfect thing, but now that it's end rods instead of the lanterns, I feel like end rods look an awful lot like candles, and so they're gonna kind of give that impression of a tree that has candles all over it. I don't know if you've seen those in the olden days, before electricity, before the internet, how a tree used to have candles in it. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna go for. That's the look. Big fire hazard. That's why I always thought that as a child. I do not want a tree with candles in it because it's gonna burn down my house on Christmas. So it couldn't be any sadder. I also think I'm gonna pare down my colors, and I'm gonna focus only on these sort of bright colors and not some of these duplicate greens and blues that we're gonna keep we're gonna keep it light. There we go. First ornament down over there, and then another one over here. And I guess I'll just pack these ornaments in where, wow, I'm really falling. This is sad. I really don't have a rhyme or reason. I'm just thinking, you know, they're gonna look like someone decorated this tree with a whole bunch of different, you know, colors or whatever. So we're just gonna kind of place them all around, and oh my gosh, I fell again. And they don't have to be perfect. This is, you know, normal ornaments aren't perfect. Some are gonna be hanging from the sides of stuff. Some will be maybe hanging off the tree a little bit. So we're just gonna have some fun with it. You'd think I'd learn how to shift in this game so far. Okay, let's take a quick step back. I need some ornaments at the bottom, obviously, but it's looking pretty good. It's funny, I didn't realize how bare the this edge looked. Okay, I think that we are done. Let's break this. Get out of here, scaffolding. I love how that breaks. Wait, actually, I'll need that back to put the star on it. But that's looking good. I think that looks pretty good. It looks like we got the ornaments all set up. I think for the star on top, it should definitely be a shroom light. Mostly because it's the Nether update. You know, I started this this whole world because of 1.16, so we should probably have some shroom lights as the star, and so we're gonna have to go harvest them. Okay, all done. We are headed back to the base. I only got 44 shroom lights. It's so frustrating to harvest those because of just going into the trees and the stuff doesn't decay, and it's frustrating. Okay, so now to add the star. And one thing that I think I am gonna do, that I know I'm gonna do, is basically make a perch for this star, and then we're just gonna make a 2D star and not worry about it too much. You can, like, I don't know, spend a lot of time working on stars. They are really, really difficult to make in Minecraft. So I'm just gonna kind of try my best here. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Oh my. There we go. The way I made it, it still kind of looks kind of derpy, but whoa, oops, ouch, that hurt. The way I guess I'm motivating this is it's going to be very thin. So it looks very, very thin. So we have those sort of two on each. I actually think that looks pretty good for a quickie star. But now it is time to decorate all over the base. The tree, I feel like, is basically done. I'm going to wait for all that stuff to despawn on it, but I'm really, really happy with it. I'm impatient. I'm just gonna get it all off of there. There we go. I love it. Adorable. It's amazing. So one more thing right before we leave the tree is, of course, on the actual day of Christmas, we will have a ton of changes to Minecraft. Not a ton, but a few. And one of them is that all your chests turn into gifts. So I'm just going to throw some chests down here on the bottom. It's not going to look like much right now, but these will eventually become gifts. The single chests turn into one color, and then the double chests turn into another. So we're gonna make sure just to have a whole bunch just kind of chilling out so that we can get a variety of colors on the big day. Now, I really want to decorate the prison, so let's get focused on that. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Okay, so I've added some trim along the top in white and also in garland, basically. And then I added some candy canes down the side and then some candy canes in the lawn, which I think those look really, really good. In fact, I might add those kind of like all over because those candy canes really, really help the whole build out. So there we go. The prison is nicely decorated. I realized for my next idea, I want some snow. So it's time to build a snowman. So we're gonna head on over to these snowy peaks, which is next to my base. And these will, oh, I forgot. I have Silk Touch on the, what can I do with you? I need a less powerful shovel. Let's go back. Okay, I have a trash shovel. It's some diamond shovel I got from somewhere, I don't remember where. And this should make, there we go, snowball. Is that really the first time I've ever picked up a snowball? Whoa. I actually don't need to pick up too much of this in this manner. So let's just pick up 2 stacks. Of course, I pick up 2 stacks in 1. Let me throw a snowball for the first time. Woo! Amazing. Memories. Okay, now we're gonna make that into snow blocks. Boop, there we go. 8, that's plenty. And then finally, there's a wandering trader there. Oh, that's kind of weird. Let's build a snowman. And I'm gonna build this snowman, where should I build this snowman? I'm gonna put him in my old house, so that this house has a resident. Oh, in the basement. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, perfect. So here we go. I'm gonna put down these iron things just like this. We're gonna put down 1 snow block, 2 snow blocks, 1 carved pumpkin, and bam! There we go. Now we have ourselves a snowman, and we can, of course, farm snow blocks from this guy. Because he's always going to be putting snow down. And so if you mine it up, he puts it down, and then you get tons of snowballs. If I have to get closer, I can just kind of remove some of this floor here. Maybe let's make this nice. Ooh la la. Look, the floor continues, and get closer, and then you don't want to hit him. You can hit him, but this will allow me to get all the snowballs. Thanks, snowman. Goodbye. You might be wondering, why do I need so many snow things? Well, that's because this does not really look like a winter wonderland. So we are going to change that. Wait, what? What? It went in the wrong direction. But anyway, boop, boop, boop. There we go. We're going to have an army of snow golems to make this place wintry and get snow all over the place. Look at them work. Oh my gosh, this is grand. I'm not gonna regret this at all. Oh my gosh, I think I'm already regretting this. Now, luckily, any light source like these torches, they will melt the snow. Maybe I shouldn't do this. This could be really bad. I might actually have to deal with snow all the freaking time. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to deal with snow all the time. Okay, this is a horrible idea. I'm just imagining the cleanup of this, and that is what changed my mind. Get out of here. Don't forget, you can shear the heads off of these guys to see their little ugly faces underneath. Actually, I didn't realize that's how you get your pumpkin back, because they keep dying when I don't get a pumpkin. Okay, there was just a light flurry of snow just right around here, and so I think that's in the spirit, right? Okay, well, let's get decorating. Okay, so we are gonna start off with Fish Fox and Frost Fox, and what I did with their habitat. First, we added some sweet berries to the wall. Also, the snows came and piled up along their wall, and I gave them kind of a cheapo star at the top of their tree. Happy holidays, Fish Fox and Frost Fox. Then over here, I made a wreath around the nether portal, which I thought was very funny, and I really like how that turned out. Then along the pathway back over to my area, I have some more bushes with, you know, what I'm calling candles, but they're end rods hidden around. Oh, that guy, he couldn't take the holiday spirit anymore. Anyway, right here we have a snowman that is not going to turn into a golem. I've decorated with some snow in some easier to pick up places and put some sweet berries all around. I didn't have this many sweet berries before. Let's see, there's another snowman, I think, over here. Here he is. Hello, Mr. Snowman. And then on my storage base, I have a big old bow on it, since that's going to be filled with gifts on the big day. So I thought that that was pretty nice. And then I added this sort of garland and these lights along the entrance to my mine shaft. I decided, instead of like going over every detail as I built it, I just do this sort of wrap up thing here at the end. And there we go. We're all decorated for the holidays. I love our tree. I love the decorations that we have up. I'm feeling like it is very good. Get me in the mood. I can hear those jingle bells now. Thanks so much for watching this episode of How to Minecraft. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. And if you want to directly support me, there's a few ways to do that. You can become a member of the channel. That is a monetary support every single month. Big thank you to those of you who are members. You get videos early, like this one. You should get a few hours early, about a day before, depending on, you know, when I actually get it finished and edited and published and whatnot. And then also you can buy merchandise at helloomg.com. If you're listening to this, it's not going to come by Christmas, I guarantee it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!